Latvia for a long time. I feel like this is my second home country. My parents were born here. I've always wanted to bring a fantastic choir that I've developed into a sound that's so different from the Latvian choir.
We became much closer and much more like a family, and that's a wonderful thing too, because I think you can sing better and tighter if you really know the people you're with. So basically that's, I mean, the whole trip was great, but it was wonderful to experience that kind of a situation where you get closer to the people you work with.
Especially in Finland, I remember we were practicing and we were, there were people out there just coming to see the church, and I was like, oh, I hope we have some people for the concert, and then it was like tons of people. That was amazing, and just to be there to sing I Am the Great Sun in that space was so moving.
Labyrinth has gotten to a high level, and with that high level, I realized we can be heard in a way that will be excellent, that people will enjoy. They will understand what we're trying to present.
A lot of us like to quote other material in our jazz solos. So at one point, and I don't know if anyone had heard it, but I quoted a familiar song, Andi Musik. A lot of us are classical singers, so I put it in there.
After 10 years of traveling with choirs, I've heard almost every song because they always repeat the repertoire, but I've never heard your repertoire, which is great variety. You have a lot of heart and emotions in your music.
For me, the most powerful part of this trip was realizing how recently the people in this part of the world were able to speak their own languages and fly their own flags and celebrate their own folk song traditions. I felt like freedom was always on my mind.
I mean, I loved the Estonian music. I said to Janis Ozils, the conductor from Muska, I said, I want your entire program. I just want to have it so that I can perform it or look at it and hope to perform it. And the collaborations, I'm always big about collaborations. The more the better. I loved the exchange idea in this whole concert tour, that we were performing with a Finnish group. That we were performing with an Estonian group and then a Latvian group. I thought that was great.
When we did combined concerts with other choirs, it really drove home the fact that music brings people together. Even if you have nothing else in common, when you can learn a piece 5,000 miles apart from another choir, come together for one rehearsal, and suddenly you have a sound that neither chorus could really make on its own, and it's just magical. Our other combined number in this concert was the South African folk song, We Are Free.
Moscow, they started like this. They perform very quietly and still, but they were moving, so all of that, I had to let go of expectations, and then when it happened, that they were free and excited and moving and enjoying.